Do I think ADHD helps or hinders the creative process? It's hard to know. It's hard to separate it from who I am and how I work. I know that I love the hyper focus and sort of banging out 4,000 words a day. I love every day bringing a new experience, whether it's new conversations with kid readers or a new school or a new event. On the other side, it can be hard to focus. You can kind of get hit with a lot of overwhelm at times. I think, like with anything, it's a mixed bag and it's how you manage it. And certainly since learning to manage my ADHD, my creative process has gotten better. What are some things people with ADHD can do to support themselves? So for me, even before I had obtained my diagnosis, it was all about research. It was about realizing that I wasn't alone, that the things that I thought were mess ups or mistakes that were sort of singular to me are actually symptoms of a bigger thing. I think the first thing you need to do is cut yourself a break. I think that we're trained by living in a world that isn't super kind to neurodivergent people to blame ourselves and to sort of like outsource that. I think, and this might be hard for someone with ADHD, I think the next thing to do then is to try and keep a good record of what you do and the coping mechanisms that you have and moments where things that you find yourself having trouble with, so you can be more aware of it and look for help in those specific areas. Treatment takes a really long time and diagnosis takes a really long time, and I think you're your own first best port of call while you're waiting for that process. If you want to write for kids and you want to use some of your own experiences and your own sort of background for that, I think that's really important. I think the one story out there that's not being told is yours. And so the more specific and personal you can make your stories, the better. All of writing is kind of rolling a dice and hoping that other people have had the same experiences that you do. I think when you're writing for kids specifically, it's incredibly important to respect them, to not talk down to them, to not treat them like they're uncomplicated just because they're young. And I think that trying to remember the specific granularities of what you went through, don't maybe talk yourself out of being really specific because you wanted to appeal to a broad market. I think it was Joyce who said, I can't believe I'm going to quote Joyce. I think it was Joyce who said that the universal is contained in the particular. So don't be afraid to be yourself, basically, and to put your life on the page.